करारविन्देन पदारविन्दं मुकारविन्दे विनिवेशयन्तं वटस्य पत्रस्य पूटे शयानम्
वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचारूरमर्दनम् देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम् कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम् कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्. So we are mainly continuing, if you remember, from shloka number 9. So I was saying that why we don't understand the shlokas from any book is because one is that it's a direct translation, and in the direct translation, we all need to understand that it comes from this shloka, Janma Karma Cha Me Divyam. So we are going from here. And here, when he says Evam Yo Veti Tatvatah, so this is one word which we have been continuously holding on to for a long time. And here, with that same shloka, today Sri Krishna says that keep the basis as this shloka, and then he says, Evai gyatva krutam karma पूर्वैरपि मुमुक्षुभिः कुरु कर्मैव तस्मात् त्वं पूर्वैः पूर्वतरं कृतम्. Now he says that no, gyatva is like you, how evam gyatva krutam karma. So basically he's saying that how should action be performed? Krutam karma, how should action be performed? Know that this action can be performed like purvairapi mumukshubihi. So like how these mumukshubihi will mean that all these people who in the ancient time, purvairapi is ancient, all these people who wanted to achieve moksha, who wanted to achieve liberation, or who achieved liberation, that also it could mean it, who achieved liberation, do your karma like that. Now, before I go forward to the next line, we need to understand the word of having known, like evam gyatva krutam karma. So having known, ये जानना मतलब क्या होता है? What does this mean? So if I write down, if I write down what is an ice, and I write down all the properties and how that it is transparent in color, it is frozen, if you touch it you feel cold, and if you do this, still do you think that you will understand what ice is? If you have really not seen ice, you will not understand. So here the gyatva is not at the level of understanding of only theory. It is gyatva is like completely absorb that tatvatah, and now perform your action according to these purvaj, according to all these ancient people who have gone for mumuksha. So who are these ancient people? So if you remember in chapter 3, he talked about Janaka, the king Janaka. If you remember in chapter 4, at the start of chapter 4, he talked about Vivasvat, and then he also talked about Muni, he talked about all these different rishis here, 2 3 rishis which he talked about. He says perform actions according to how they perform their actions. Kuru karmaiva tasmatvam purvai purvatarang krutam. And then therefore do you also perform actions as has been performed by the ancient time by these people. Now this is in the middle of a war in which Sri Krishna is telling him that do your duty, and see that after these people who attained moksha, or all these great people who wanted to achieve moksha, they also perform their actions completely, just copy paste them. So you can see the level of you know discussion that is going on, because some places Sri Krishna says, know me, Arjuna, I am everything. Then he says, Arjuna, perform as all these great people who were doing penance and wanting to achieve moksha, wanting to merge with this universal consciousness. Do actions according to them. They have done the right actions.
मनोरस्कं वनमालाविराजितं शङ्खचक्रधरं देवं कृष्णं वन्दे